and buyers to explore new export opportunities. Busan National University Hospital, the largest regional hospital serving Busan, Ulsan, and Gyeongnam, is experiencing disruptions in medical services as its hematology and oncology department is left with only 2 physicians. As of January 4th, the hospital confirmed that only 2 professors are currently treating patients in the department. Originally staffed by 5 professors, 2 resigned on January 1st and 1 is on medical leave. The hematology and oncology department specializes in diagnosing and treating various types of cancer with chemotherapy, typically managing critically ill patients. The 2 remaining professors are now limited to treating blood cancers such as leukemia and lymphoma. For solid tumors, including stomach, lung, liver, and colon cancers, the hospital has stopped providing treatment and is directing patients to nearby facilities for care. In international news, a senior Hamas official has shared a list of 34 hostages that the Palestinian group says it is willing to release in the first stage of a potential ceasefire agreement with Israel. It is unclear how many hostages remain alive. Among those named are 10 women and 11 older male hostages aged between 50 and 85, as well as young children and Hamas previously said has been killed in an Israeli airstrike. Now taking a quick look at the weather, it is currently 7 degrees Celsius in Busan City, with occasional rain expected and fine dust levels are unhealthy. The temperature will average around 5 degrees this evening. And that wraps this hour's news. Thank you for joining us. You're listening to BEFM, 부산영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM, 부산영어방송.
Coming up next is For Your Busan with Nick Greenwood. BEFM, 부산영어방송.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What if Busan, the wartime capital, was inscribed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site? What if there was a unified online platform providing useful information about the wartime capital Busan? What if the invaluable information about the wartime capital Busan was officially available in English as well? And what if I became the host of the new season of For Your Busan? Well, in 2025, all of these ifs will become a reality. Hello there, everybody, and my name is Nick, and welcome to For Your Busan. Our first song is going to be 한 페이지가 될 수 있게 by Day 6.
달력을 보면서 솔직히 나에게도 지금 이 순간은 꿈만 같아 너와 함께라 오늘을 위해 그 많은 걸 준비해왔어 All about you 나의 다른 건 다 제쳐두고 나 commit me to my head 기다렸어 솔직히 나보다 더 네가 몇 배는 더 힘들었을 거라고 믿어 오늘을 위해 그저 견뎌줘서 고마워 All about you and I 다른 건 다 제쳐두고 나 commitment in my hand 아름다운 청춘의 한장 함께 써내려가자 너밖에 추억들로 가득 채울래 아무 걱정도 하지는 마 나에게 다 맡겨봐 지금 이 순간이 다시 넘겨볼 수 있는 한 페이지가 될 수 있게 Want you to come on now and have fun Want us to have the time of our life 너의 추억들로 가득 채울래 아무 걱정도 하지는 마 나에게 다 맡겨봐 지금 이 순간이 다시 넘겨볼 수 있는 한 페이지가 될 수 있게 This is our page our page
Day 6의 한 페이지가 될 수 있게 오늘의 첫 곡이었습니다. Welcome everyone to Monday. Monday's what? Monday's for your Busan. My name is Nick and this is the start of the week. I hope you're having a great start, however you may be spending it. It is the first Monday of the new year and I certainly do hope you've been spending it well. Maybe going after some of your New Year's resolutions. Who knows? Who knows? We've got some hellos coming in. Benny Nim, good to see you saying, hi Nick, Chang PD and all, happy Monday. Also saying upbeat songs are back. Yes, we did start this Monday with a bit of a bang. An energetic way to fight those Monday blues. So hopefully you're not feeling those 월요병 a little, well, too much at all. Cake Like Tunim as well. Welcome to the show saying hi, hello. Hello, Cake Like Tunim. Fantastic to have you on the show. Happy Monday to you. Sangmin Parknim as well. Happy Monday, my friend. Always good to see a familiar face. And anyone who is joining in just now, hello to you. Don't be afraid to come and message in. I'll tell you how to in just a little bit. Now, most people probably had a hectic week last week. But now it truly feels like the new year is beginning. So I hope this year brings everyone happiness and countless joyful moments. So let's kick off today's Monday show. Earlier I mentioned that the wartime capital Busan, also known as 피란수도 Busan in Korean, and after the tragic Korean War, many traces of that time remained in the city. In some areas, remnants still exist today, serving as pages of history. Now, Busan City is working to preserve this history properly. The heritage of wartime capital Busan was added to UNESCO's tentative list of World Heritage Sites in 2023, and follow-up procedures for official inscription are underway this year. How exciting! Now, to support this effort, the Busan City has established a new official website to expand public awareness, provide accurate information, and promote wartime capital Busan heritage through a unified online platform. Recognizing the growing need to share this heritage globally, following its inclusion on the UNESCO tentative list, an English version of the website has also been created. Now, through this website, I hope Busan's historical identity and cultural assets will be widely recognized both domestically and internationally. This is a very exciting time for the city, a time for the city to expand its legs, expand its outreach, and be more welcoming to those who have yet to visit. And every day, you have the chance to decide the topic of the day. I wasn't aware of this, so please let us know what topic you would like to discuss on today's show. The topic will be decided by you. Is this true, 장PD? Every day the listeners decide the topic. How very interesting. I know it's going to be interesting if everyone else can decide this. Okay, so it's all up to you, everyone. 자, 오늘도 For Your 부산의 토픽은 여러분이 하고 싶은 이야기로 정해집니다. 여러분이 오늘 이야기하고 싶은 주제, 토픽은 무엇인가요? 그 어떤 것이든지 여러분이 이야기하고 싶은 토픽을 골라서 보내주시면 됩니다. You can simply join the conversation by sending us a text to pound 9050. It'll cost you 100 won. 샵 9050, which will cost you 100 won. I just said that twice. You can also go on to Kakao Talk, send us a message through there, message us through the BEFM app, or even better, hop onto YouTube, type in BEFM, click on For Your Busan, see me in the studio, talk with all of the mates in the live chatting area. We've got some more hellos coming in here. Let's have a look. We got A&Qnim saying hello. Glad to hear you at 4 p.m. again. Thank you for the warm welcome, A&Qnim. It's wonderful to see you. 노루님 as well saying Nick, and then 음그. Maybe that's is that an 오타인가요? You were testing my name. 닉 그린우드. 닉의 이름과 잘 어울리는 옷을 입으셨어요. 봄 같습니다. That's true. I'm wearing a green shirt today, and my last name is Greenwood, so it's quite fitting. Thank you for noticing. It's good to see you, 노루님, as well. Always fantastic. Juliet. Hello, Juliet. Lovely to see you. Saying hello, everybody. First time enjoying 보열 부산. It's your first time, is it? Wow, Juliet. Well, welcome. It's my third time live, so we're kind of in the 좀 비슷한 처지네요. You know, I'm third time, first time, not much of a difference. Let's enjoy it together. Thank you for coming to say hello, as always, Juliet Nim. Now, everyone, like I said, please send me what you want to talk about today. Benny had a suggestion, a text topic suggestion, saying, what was your weekend best moments, or your moments of your weekend? I like that. I do like that. That's one topic suggestion. What happens later? Does everyone vote? Or does it just everyone kind of automatically talks about, okay, kind of automatically everyone talks about that. So, you can answer Benny's question, you can make your own one. We'll see how the trend goes. In the meantime, I'm going to tell you what's coming up in the show today. We have Busan Is. Busan is what? Busan is amazing, where we dive into all the reasons that make Busan such a fantastic place to live. We'll bring you the latest updates and insights in the city with Busan News, the Information Corner, with our 6 p.m. news anchor, Hong Jung-hwa. After that, we'll have Latte Maria, time to share thoughts about everything in the world. It's also a moment to reflect on how these things were back in my day. After that, we have Busan Hot Places. This is a segment that takes you on a journey through the city, showcasing the city's most exciting events, must-see attractions, and vibrant activities. Reporter Jimmy will bring these experiences directly to you, highlighting what makes Busan the place to be. And that's just the first half. In the second half, we've got On the Mic, stories of Busan locals encountered on the streets of Busan, Busan's Tale. After that, a storytelling segment delving into various aspects of Busan. And then to round things off, we're going to be back with the quiz, with Busan Quizmaster, a daily quiz time with listeners. I think there are prizes for this, so lots of reasons to get involved today. 자, 오늘도 문자, 카카오톡 그리고 너튜브 라이브 댓글로 참여해주신 분들께 선물이 기다리고 있습니다. 저와 함께 2시간 동안 끝까지 같이 해주시길 바랍니다. You could be the winner of a prize today. So participate through the show. Many ways to participate, like I just said. Jin Lee Nim saying hi Nick and all on YouTube Live. Fantastic to see you, Jin Lee Nim. Happy Monday to you. Happy first Monday. Get your messages coming in and don't go anywhere because Hongdangdang is just round the corner.
Stay connected to Busan's rhythm with For Your Busan, airing daily from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Blending your friends' voices with the latest information and news from our vibrant city.
Welcome back, everybody, to For Your Busan. And kicking off today's show, what's the first thing that pops into your head about Busan? Is it the stunning lights, the buzzing life, or maybe you're just itching to know what's new? Well, today, as with every day, we've got BEFM's very own announcer, Hong Jung-hwa, with us, ready to fill us in on everything Busan. We're going to spotlight the latest and the greatest from the city with updates in both Korean and English. So stay tuned as Hong Jung-hwa gives us the lowdown in Korean, followed by English translations. Hello.
안녕하세요. 반갑습니다.
반갑습니다.
네, 2025년 첫 번째 월요일입니다.
그렇죠.
그렇죠.
It feels like a real start of the
네,
year. Yeah.
오늘부터 진짜 시작하자고요.
좋습니다. 홍남은 혹시 월요일을 좋아하시는 편인가요? 아니면 좀 월요병 많이 느끼시고 막 그런 스타일이신가요?
아니 그래도 시작하는 느낌의 월요일은 좋은 것 같아요.
되게 긍정적으로 생각하시네요.
노력하고 있습니다.
I think we're all kind of trying for that one. So we're going to start off with some news.
네.
Alright.
부산시가 사하구 다대포 일대 40만 평에 민간과 함께 1조 원을 투자해서 복합 해양 레저 관광 도시 조성을 추진합니다. 해양 관광 자원을 바탕으로 관광 자원을 개발하고 또 보전하면서 민간 투자와 연계해서 기존 지역에 해양 레저 관광 기반 시설과 콘텐츠를 결합한 복합 해양 레저 관광 도시를 조성하는 사업인데요. 다대포의 복합 레저 해양 공간 마리나 또 인공 서핑 시설, 해수 풀장, 해양 치유센터 등 해양 관광 시설을 조성하고요. 해수욕장 편의 시설은 물론이고 해안선 정리와 연안 환경 조성 등 관광 자원을 재정비할 예정입니다.
Busan City announced plans on January the 6th to develop a marine leisure tourism city in the Dadepo area of Saha district, investing 1 trillion won. The project aims to transform 1.32 million square meters of the area into a hub that integrates marine leisure and tourism infrastructure with existing resources. Key facilities will include a marina, artificial surfing facilities, a seawater pool, and a marine wellness center. Additionally, improvements will be made to the beach amenities, coastal environment, and shoreline infrastructure to enhance the region's tourism appeal.
네, 박형준 부산시장이 미국 2개 도시 순방길에 4박 6일 일정으로 나섰습니다. 6일부터 8일까지 미국 라스베가스에서 세계 최대의 IT 가전 박람회 CES 2025가 열리는데요. 이번 박람회에는 역대 최다인 23개의 부산 기업들이 참가할 예정입니다. 박형준 부산시장은 통합 부산관 개관식에 참석하고 또 글로벌 기업 관계자들을 만나서 부산 지역 기업들의 수출 판로 개척에 나설 예정입니다.
On January the 6th, Busan Mayor Park Hyung-jun embarked on a 6-day trip to 2 U.S. cities. According to the Busan city government, Mayor Park will visit Las Vegas from January the 6th to 8th for a 3-day stay to attend the world's largest IT and electronics trade show, CES 2025. This year's event will see a record-breaking 23 companies from Busan participating. During his visit, Mayor Park will attend the opening ceremony of the Integrated Busan Pavilion and meet with representatives from global companies.
네, 해운대구청 신청사 부지에서 발견된 10만 톤 쓰레기 처리 비용 일부를 부산시가 지원하는 방안이 논의되고 있습니다. 지난해 8월 해운대구 신청사 건립 부지에서 폐기물 10만 톤이 발견됐는데요. 이 때문에 해운대구는 공사를 중단하고 대책 마련에 나섰습니다. 해당 부지는 일부가 국유지 또 일부는 민간 소유였다가 2000년대 초에 해운대구로 넘어왔습니다. 폐기물이 묻히게 된 경위는 추적을 했는데 너무 오래전의 일이어서 원인을 규명하지는 못했습니다. 이 폐기물을 처리하는 데 67억 원의 비용이 예상되자 해운대구가 최근 부산시에 지원을 요청하고 나섰습니다.
Discussions are underway about Busan City providing partial support for the cost of disposing of 100,000 tons of waste discovered at the new Haeundae district office construction site. In August last year, the district halted construction after uncovering the waste and began devising countermeasures. The site includes both former state-owned land and privately owned land, which was transferred to Haeundae district in the early 2000s. Efforts to trace how the waste came to be buried there have been inconclusive due to the passage of time. The estimated cost of disposing of the waste is 6.7 billion won, approximately $5 million. As a result, Haeundae District has recently sought financial assistance from Busan City.
네, 부산시가 오는 20일까지 시민의 시선으로 부산시정 소식을 전달할 2025 부산시 뉴미디어 멤버스 시민 기자단 120명을 모집합니다. 지난해 굉장히 활발한 활동을 했었죠. 뉴미디어 멤버스가 취재한 기사 1,500건 중에서 450여 건이 주요 포털 검색어 상위 10개에 진입을 했고 이들이 촬영한 짧은 형태의 영상 숏폼은 편당 평균 7만 뷰 이상의 조회수를 기록했습니다. 올해는 시민들이 실질적으로 체감할 수 있는 정책으로 다시 태어나도 살고 싶은 도시를 실현하고 또 전 세계에 부산을 알리기 위한 글로벌 허브 도시 부산을 만들고자 합니다. 모집 분야는요. 블로그 60명, 사진 10명, 영상 30명, 외국인 20명 등입니다. 부산을 사랑하고 시 정책에 관심 있는 분은 누구나 신청할 수 있고요. 오늘 20일까지입니다.
Busan City announced on January the 6th that it is recruiting 120 members for the 2025 Busan New Media Members Citizen Journalist Team, who will share city news from a citizen's perspective. Applications are open until January the 20th. Last year, Citizen Reporters produced 1,500 articles, with over 450 ranking in Naver's top 10 searches. Their short-form videos averaged over 70,000 views per clip. This year's initiative focuses on promoting policies to make Busan a city you'd want to live in even if reborn, and transforming it into a global hub city. The recruitment categories include blogging with 60 members, photography with 10, video production with 30, and foreign reporters with 20. Anyone passionate about Busan and its policies can apply via the portal site form by January the 20th.
네, 여기까지 부산 소식을 전해드렸습니다.
좋습니다.
감사합니다. 자, 월요일부터 우리 다시 시작이라고 했잖아요.
Yes.
오늘부터 약간 새롭게 준비한.
오, 음악도 새로 준비하셨네요.
니게 속담 레벨업
아, 좋아요.
올라갑시다. 니게 3초 속담.
3
네.
seconds.
하나 둘 셋 하는 동안 바로 그 속담을 완성해 주셔야 돼요.
아, 어떡해.
네.
오케이. 자신 있습니다. 자신
오늘은
있습니다.
약간 워낙 그런데 사자성어나 한국의 어떤 전통, 문화 이거 언제 공부하셨어요? 굉장히
여기서 살면서 좀 자유롭게 주워들면서 막 배웠죠.
주워서 이렇게.
그죠. 예. 여기에서 저기에서.
그래서 오늘은 이거
제대로
레벨 테스트.
본격적으로 공부하겠습니다.
네, 속담을 제가 일부를 얘기하면 완성해 주셔야 돼요.
오케이.
3초 이내에. 오늘 한번 쉬운 걸로 한번 해볼게요. 자, 형만한 누구 없다.
형만한 사람.
다시 한 번 더.
오케이.
형만한
누나.
비슷하다.
비슷해요?
근데 형과 누나는 같은 레벨. 같은 애.
형제.
형만한 밑에 아래 형보다
동생. 맞아요?
동생을 우리말로 또 한국말로 또 다른 표현이 있어요. 동생을.
그래요? 뭔가요?
네.
동생을
아래. 아우. 아우.
아까 늑대.
형만한 아우 없다. 손 아래를 아우라고 하거든요. 내 동생이야. 내 아우야 해도 같은 말입니다.
처음 들었어요, 왠지. 자주 쓰는 말인가요? 아우? 왜 처음 들어본 거죠?
형만한 속담에는 형만한 아우 없다. 네.
신기하네요. 하나 배웠습니다.
늑대 아니고
아우.
네. 모든 일에 있어서 형이 그래도 좀 세상 어떤 경험이 있고 연륜이 있으니 그래도 형이 낫다. 이런 뜻을 가지고 있어요.
알겠습니다. 좋습니다.
네, 두 번째 하나만 더 해볼까? 재밌네요. 자, 3초 안에 갑니다. 고양이 목에 뭐하기.
매달린다?
고양이 목에 뭐 달기. 고양이 목에다가 뭘 달아요?
벨.
오,
그래? 맞나요?
그걸 한국말로?
벨, 종.
와, 고양이
맞아요?
목에 종 말고 또 두 글자?
맞아? 모르겠습니다. 띵띵띵.
띵띵띵띵. 고양이 목에
울림? 울발. 뭐죠?
방울.
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 방울 알죠.
고양이 목에 방울 달기. 이게 무슨 뜻인가요?
모르겠어요. 뭐 어떤 상황이 너무 좀 위험하고 좀
그렇죠.
어이없는.
그러니까 우리 어떻게 할래? 데이비 우리 닉에게 닉의 머리카락을 10개 뽑아온 사람에게 뭘 주자라고 해놓고 와 좋은
주먹을
방법이야 했는데 아무도 닉의 머리카락 그럼 고양이 목에 누가 방울을 달아 이렇게 되는 거예요. 네, 뭐 조금 잔인한 표현을 썼지만.
그죠. 근데 재미있네요.
네,
재밌어요.
위험을 감수하면서 어떤 일을 하는 것에 그건 참 좋은 제안이긴 한데 그걸 과연 누가 할 거야? 현실적인 그
말로만.
방법은 네.
오케이.
방법만 좋다.
오,
자,
재미있네요. 오케이,
네.
하나 더 있죠.
하나만 더
오케이,
할게요. 자, 친구 따라 어디 간다?
강남이죠.
오,
맞죠. 역시.
야, 역시.
이거 많이 들어본 표현이죠.
친구 따라 강남.
근데 무슨
간다.
뜻인가요?
줏대 없이 자기의 어떤 생각 없이
그냥 막 따라가는 거죠.
네, 그렇죠.
약간 영어로는 sheep이라고 하거든요.
막 따라가는 거.
양 약간 내 생각을 하지 않고 그냥 남을 막 따라하는 거예요.
귀엽다.
그냥-
양은 막 따라가니.
근데 양도 양치기 막 뭐 정처 없이 그냥 막 따라가잖아요. 그죠? So with people we also say he's such a sheep. She's such a sheep. He doesn't think for himself.
양처럼 되면 안 되겠다.
그죠?
그렇죠.
다음에 양띠예요.
그때 우리 양 얘기했잖아요.
그죠.
양은 착하고 순한데 그래도 우리 닉은 네, 자기 줏대가 있는.
We got some messages coming in. 문자 좀 많이 왔는데요.
네네.
문자가 좀 많이 왔습니다. Lots of people found this really interesting. Like the whole, oh, this is really fun. 재미있네요. 재미있어요.
재밌어요.
Also saying, laughing, lots of laughing. 서머님께서 닉 진심으로 열심히 하시는
모든 일에 그런데 닉은 참 열심히 하세요.
감사합니다. Also 제니님께서 닉 우리말 퀴즈 맞추는 거 왜 이렇게 귀엽죠? 귀여워서.
앞으로 기대해 주시기 바랍니다. 네.
That was it. That was very interesting.
네.
Before you go,
네.
you know we have 오늘의 텍스트 토픽이 있잖아요.
정해졌나요?
아니요. 근데 뭐 베니님께서 홍 작가님이 원래 고르신다고
정해졌어요.
정했어요?
네, 제가 여기 유튜브에 보시면
Okay, if you look on YouTube.
저 말고 밖에 홍경화 작가님.
sorry 작가님. They're both 홍 아나운서, 홍 작가님.
두 홍이 있습니다. 네,
okay, gotcha. 홍당당 오늘
네.
되게 재밌었습니다.
네, 내일도 저 오거든요. 긴장하십시오.
하고 매일매일 공부하는.
오늘 너무 쉬웠어요.
Brilliant stuff. Okay, see you tomorrow.
감사합니다. 내일 뵙겠습니다.
We're gonna take a song break. Don't go anywhere. This is 행복의 주문 by 커피 소년. My apologies. We have a request song by Bennynim. This is 첫사랑 by 파란.
사랑하고 싶어질 때 어때요 그대여 이젠 될까요 눈은 오직 그대 하나만 보입니다 이 세상 그대와 단둘이 우리만 Be forever with you
That was 첫사랑 by Paran, requested by Benny Nim. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, I know Benny Nim back when I did Midday Made. He requested songs, but he tried to request more old songs because that was the nature of Midday Made. For your Busan, I see he's requesting all the K-pop or all of the ballads and the love songs, which is great too. I hope you enjoy that, my friend. Welcome back, everyone, to For Your Busan. It is 4:34 in the afternoon on a Monday. And we have today's text topic, which has been chosen. The text topic today is For Your Busan. 포열 부산 새 시즌을 함께할 닉에게. That's me. 환영의 인사 메시지를 보내주세요. 입니다. That's today's text topic. Very, very easy. All you have to do is send me a welcoming message, something nice, hopefully. Any bad ones, 차단. I'm kidding. I don't decide who gets blocked, but we'll see. We have here Benny Nim saying, first full week finally for Nick on For Your Busan. Last week we only have 3 days, but we're officially welcoming you to the program after you filled in for a while with David. 감사합니다, Benny Nim. I felt the love there. Michael Kim Nim, good to see you, my friend. Saying, 닉님 그리고 포열 부산 메이트 여러분 안녕하세요. 안녕하십니까, Michael Kim Nim. Welcome to the show. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Jinli Nim saying, I like this, a blue heart and 니기여서 좋다, right? That kind of sounds like Busan's thing, right? Busan is good, isn't it? Busan, what is it? What's the Korean? 부산이어서 좋다?
부산이라 좋다.
부산이라서 좋다. That's kind of like Nick is good, right? That's the new phrase, right? 닉이라서 좋다. 감사합니다. Julia Nim saying, 닉 목소리 최고예요. 아이고, 감사합니다. And then Jinli Nim saying, 닉은 대체 불가 목소리. 아이고, I'm feeling the love. This is too much love. Overload. Sean Skylenim saying, asking, is David no longer hosting? What shows has he hosted? Sean, my friend, David has left us for greener pastures, maybe. But he is gone. I will be taking his place. So it's good to see you, my friend. Hopefully you will keep listening, and I hope to have your participation throughout the show. More messages coming in. 최윤정 Nim, hello, saying good afternoon, Nick. Hi, good to see you, 최윤정 Nim. I hope you're having a fantastic day. It's always nice. It's always nice to see familiar faces. Chaesung Nim as well, saying good afternoon. Good afternoon, my friend. And everyone else who is coming. Chori Nim saying, hello, Nick. What is it? The question, the topic of the day. It was send me a welcoming message. So she said, welcome, Nick. Nick is like a good tree. 좋은 나무. Ooh, thank you. I've never heard that compliment before, but I like it, 철이님. 감사합니다. It's good to see you. And then 최윤정님 saying, 닉 여기서 다시 보니 좋아요. 환영합니다. 아이고, 감사합니다, 친구들. It's fantastic to be here with you all. Keep sending your messages in, because at the end, I believe we have prizes. Do we have prizes? We do have prizes. I do like that. 고수님 as well. Thank you for your message saying, 멋쟁이 닉 환영합니다. 늘 즐거운 방송 기대할게요. 화이팅. 감사합니다. All right, now it is time for 라떼는 말이야. Baby boomers, Generation X, Generation N. The world is filled with titles representing various generations. As time passes and eras change, new generational titles continue to emerge. Unsurprisingly, beyond Generation MZ, which is currently at the center of the world's focus, yet another generation is coming into being. This is Generation Beta. Generation Beta follows Generation Alpha, continuing the sequence of the Greek alphabet. Babies born in the new year, and for the 14 years following, will make up the newest generation. It is Generation Beta. Its members will explore new digital landscapes, many of which we can't likely fathom now, and see the next century. Members of Gen Beta, for short, will be the children of younger millennials and older Gen Zers, and by 2030, they're estimated to make up at least 16% of the global population. Experts predict that digital and physical life will be seamless for Gen Beta, while members of Gen Alpha have become acquainted with smart technology and artificial intelligence. Gen Beta will experience AI and automation in every aspect of life, from school to work to healthcare and entertainment. As technology continues to rapidly advance, Gen Z parents are likely to be more cautious with how their children interact with the digital world. Technology aside, Gen Beta will be asked to manage life through climate change, global population shift, and rapid urbanization. 라떼는 말이야. There was a time when dividing people into generations based on age and discussing their characteristics wasn't common. After all, everyone has their own individuality, and just because someone belongs to a certain generation doesn't mean they embody all of its traits. Rather than feeling like you must possess the attributes of the generation you belong to, isn't it much cooler to embrace your unique charm and individuality?
Tune in to For Your Busan, featuring local news, events, and interviews with people in the community. Airing from 4:05 to 6 p.m.
Welcome back, everybody, to For Your Busan. It is time for our next segment. We have Jimmy in the studio for Busan's Hot Place.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
This is Jimmy in the building.
Oh, were we meant to go into that segment right now, or were we meant to take a break first? Usually you come in straight away, right?
Right.
Jimmy, how are you doing, my man?
It's good. Great to see you in 2025.
It is always great to see you. How have
sure.
you been? How's your start of the week been?
It's been great. I mean, I actually got to kick off 2025 at Haeundae.
Yeah.
Haeundae Beach, which
Yeah.
is our today's topic, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. So, in this segment, I usually go to those kind of festivals or event to like talk to those organizers or the participants who visit to those places.
Yeah.
But as for this time, I mean, it's a new year.
Okay.
So I got to actually see the sunrise at Haeundae Beach
Well,
area.
I know, Jimmy, that you wake up stupidly early.
Stupidly early, yes.
Ridiculous times, like
Right.
5 a.m. and
Sometimes 6.
a.m.
Usually these days I wake up around 7 to 7:30.
Oh, quite late for you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I just thought that a good night's sleep is needed and it's necessary.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
I appreciate that. I mean, back when we first met, you used to say that you woke up like every morning, like 새벽?
For sure.
To go to like Changsan
yeah,
Mountain. to hike.
6:30.
Yeah. But now you're kind of letting yourself sleep in a little bit more.
But still, I only get to sleep like 6-7 hours maximum. And I don't take a nap during the daytime. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Fair enough. All right.
Right.
then. All right.
So, what's your New Year's resolution, Nick?
I generally don't make New Year's resolutions.
I knew it.
Because I'm afraid of 작심삼일.
맞아요.
I'm afraid of just, being really hyped up to begin it, and then I'm worried that it will fizzle out.
For sure.
So if I want to start something, generally I start it when I decide.
Yeah.
So 헬스든
그렇죠.
뭐 걷기든
건강.
뭐 뭐든지, I try to do it, okay, from today or tomorrow.
Yeah.
I would like to go to the gym more often though.
right.
I need to do cardio. I don't do much cardio.
Right.
Cardio is important.
Same for me too. I mean, my New Year's resolution has been the same over the past 4 or 5 years. It's losing weight.
Yeah.
I actually haven't succeeded yet.
Yeah.
But the reason why I asked you about this is that every single time I actually get to make a resolution. So I actually went to Haeundae Beach to ask these individuals because it's kind of a big thing here in Korea that many people actually goes to those particular areas to make wishes or for their well-being in every New Year. So this time I actually went to Haeundae to ask people
Okay.
for their resolutions and their wishes. So I actually asked two individuals. So shall we listen to the audio clip?
Let's do that.
together? Yeah.
안녕하세요. 간단하게 자기소개 부탁드리겠습니다.
안녕하세요. 연산동에서 온 송현영이라고 합니다.
네, 이렇게 지금 또 2025년 첫날을 맞이해서 해 뜨는 거를 보러 오신 것 같은데 해운대에는 어떻게 오시게 되셨나요?
네, 제가 작년에는 이제 산에서 해가 뜨는 걸 봤는데 올해는 이제 바다에서 일출을 보고 싶어서 그래서 해운대로 왔습니다.
이렇게 일출을 보셨는데 아드님하고 같이 오신 것 같은데
네.
어떤 좀 다짐, 소원을 비셨는지 한번 여쭤봐도 될까요?
저는 첫 번째는 이제 우리 가족들이 건강했으면 좋겠다는 소원을 빌었고, 그리고 조금 지금 사회가 약간 서로가 이해가 좀 필요한 시점인 것 같아서 서로 이해하고 여유로운 한 해가 됐으면 좋겠다는 바람에서 그래서 해 뜨는 걸 보러 왔습니다.
아, 우리 아드님도 혹시 여기 와보니까 어때요?
그냥 좋아요.
좋아요?
네.
아, 그러면 2025년도는 우리 아드님한테는 어떤 한 해가 되었으면 좋겠을까요?
가족이 다 건강하고 좀 여유로웠으면 좋겠어요.
아, 감사합니다.
Yeah, I mean, there were like tons of people. The sun rose around 7:32 a.m. on the first day of January. So I was actually there at the spot to
Okay.
make my own wishes at the same time to interview people.
Yeah.
But there were like thousands of people.
Really?
Yeah, statistically, there was actually the data shows that there was 100,000 people on
What?
that New Year day.
No way.
So I thought it could have been easier for me to approach to people, but
Yeah.
in this case, it was like much harder
Why?
because there were like all family like group of gatherings and like couples, and they're like busy taking photos of themselves. So
Yeah.
I couldn't really interrupt.
Well, you just have to be timing. You have to do the right time. You can't do it as the sun is coming up.
Right.
Just block their view. 인터뷰하실래요?
맞아요.
You need to-
그게 힘들었어서.
Yeah.
And as you know, those people who usually come up there like in advance to wait, but some people were also like late. They came up like after the sun rose. So I mean, but yeah, they actually made well-being wishes for their families, and then even his son wants happiness for their families and
That's
surroundings
sweet.
too.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the rise once.
Really?
Just once in my life. I was proud of it though. But it was just amazing to see the amount of people there. You know, even if people don't make a wish, just it's just symbolic.
Right,
And
true.
you feel kind of proud of yourself for getting up early and starting the year in a
For sure.
productive way.
If you could possibly maybe go to see the sunrise next year in Busan,
Yeah.
where would it be? 청사포?
Yes, I didn't even think of that. That would be, but you know, because the train is there, I'm sure there'll be a lot more people there this time.
Right.
But it would be magical,
For sure.
for sure.
Yeah. So as for the second interview, I actually got to bump into a couple who came all the way from 전라도 광주.
Whoa.
Yeah, so it was really
Really?
quite a bit a good experience for me too.
Yeah.
To get to speak with a person from a different region.
Yeah.
Came all the way to Haeundae Beach on the
Wow.
first day of January.
Yeah.
So let's listen to the audio clip together.
안녕하세요. 간단하게 자기소개 부탁드리겠습니다.
네, 저는 광주에서 온 박봉엽이라는 성인이고요.
네, 전라도 광주에서부터 오셨어요.
네.
이렇게 지금 저희가 2025년 1월 1일 날 많은 분들이 지금 일출을 보러 오셔서
네네.
어떻게 또 해운대까지 오게 되셨는지 한번 여쭤봐도 될까요?
이제 연말에 여자친구랑 이제 놀러 와가지고 늦게 오긴 했는데 그래도 해는 떠 있으니까 보러 오긴 했어요. 그래서 떡국도 먹고 그러려고 해서 이렇게 왔는데
막상 와보시니까 어떠세요?
그래도 정말 타이밍이 늦진 않았구나.
네, 맞습니다. 정말 잘 보신 것 같고요. 이제
네.
2025년 새해가 시작되었습니다.
네.
혹시나 이렇게 떠오르는 해를 보면서 여자친구분과 함께 좀 생각하신 어떤 뭐 다짐, 계획 이런 게 있으시다면 어떤 게 있으실까요?
이제 지금 내년이 을사년이라고 해가지고 이제 그래서 새롭게 일을 새롭게 찾아가가지고 좀 잘 되고자 저희 이제 여자친구랑 같이 새로운 일을 찾아가면서 좀 뭔가 다시 또 다지고 싶은 그런 마음으로 왔어요.
와, 감사합니다.
네.
It's actually the year of Blue Snake in
right.
2025.
Yeah.
And then they came all the way from Gwangju to see the sunrise.
That's
and
really
then,
cool.
Yeah, they made wishes together. And then particularly for him, he actually wants to start something new with his girlfriend this year. So he wishes
like
that
marriage.
he could actually make it through. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really awesome. You know what I love about your interviews is that you have so much energy. And like early in the morning,
right?
There probably other people are like, oh, 정신없어. Okay. You know?
그렇죠.
Yeah, but that's awesome, man. And I love that you love doing this. And you get to meet so many people.
For sure.
Like these amazing people as well. Do you think you'll be doing this every year? Is this something that you do every year?
Well,
personally?
I kind of missed out last year because I couldn't wake up early. But yeah, that's kind of my thing. I would love to keep continue on because it kind of refreshes me. At the same time, it kind of helps me to see what I can do for the particular year.
Yeah.
To like planning and stuff.
I think that's good. Yeah. You know, a lot of times when, I see how busy you are and how, I guess, focused you are. 좀 독하신 사람이죠.
그렇죠.
Kind of, yeah.
I'm like focused.
That's admirable. That's really
맞아요.
admirable. So that's awesome. So this segment, you, just so I know for future times, you go out and you interview the people of the city and you really talk about the hot places in Busan.
Right, for sure. So, I mean, I would just like to say one thing to the listeners and those people out there. I mean, whether it's your health, wealth, or relationships, I mean, you're wishing for this year, witnessing the, sunrise at Haeundae. If you guys missed out this time, make sure to, get a chance to go out there. It's quiet early in the morning, unless like you live like right beside the beach area.
Yeah.
But still, I think it's worth it.
Brilliant. Great stuff. Jimmy, thank you so much for bringing all this stuff to us. We did have some messages coming in. Lots of people like excited to see you. Benny Nim saying Jimmy in the building or Jimino indeed. And everyone thinking like Chae Nim saying Jimmy hi, Juliet Nim saying hi Jimmy. And then 고수 Nim saying 얼굴에 잘생김이 있는 Jimmy 환영합니다.
와, 감사합니다.
I know he's definitely the looker of the studio.
감사합니다.
Sure. He's blushing right now. Jimmy, thank you so much, and I will catch you next time.
Sure, I'll see you guys next week.
All right, before we wrap up, I've got a couple of messages that I do want to read here. We've got Retro Nim. I'll read your full name because it's I have to. Retro 초보 댄스 앤디 마이크 춤치 라이프님. I really do love your name. And saying Andy Mike check-in. 닉님 hi, Retro님, always good to see you. 반갑습니다. 어서 오세요. Welcome to the show. And saying 부산 핫플레이스 시간이네요. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that with Jimmy. We also had Michael Kimnim with a very nice message saying 틈틈이 보면서 궁금한 거랑 의견이랑 남길게요. 닉님의 진행은 클리스털 클리어한 맑고 밝은 다이몬드 같은 명품 방송이라 확신합니다. 라고 하셨어요. Wow, that is, I've never heard I guess a compliment like that. It's very nice of you to say. I'm very glad I'm crystal clear. So I really hope that you can understand. 최윤정님 saying 작심 3일 대신 저는 매작입니다. 매일 작심. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? It's because every day you make one, but then every day you 포기해? Or like, is you make one every day and don't give up? That's awesome if you do that. But thank you for sharing, Yoonjung-nim. Soy-nim saying, hi Nick and Chang PD-nim, good afternoon. Welcome, Soy-nim. It's fantastic to see you on this Monday. And Sang-yoon Kim-nim saying, hi Nick, you are my favorite DJ. Wow. Since you wished good luck for my wife's test last year and she passed it, as we start the new year, I also wish you all the best in your journey for your Busan. Sang-yoon Kim-nim, that means a lot to me. You're a legend. And I'm still very, very pleased for your wife. And I know that she's going to succeed more into the year. The year has just begun, my friend. So let us know whenever her or your next test is, and we'll cheer you on as well. Before we wrap up, we do have one message here from 1191번님 who says 저 독감에 걸렸어요. 감기로 3주 고생하다 일주일 후에 다시 독감 걸렸어요. 덕택에 오늘은 집에서 쉬면서 듣고 있습니다. 신청곡이 있어요. Dan Hill의 Sometimes When We Touch 신청합니다. 1191번님, you're going through a lot right now. Hopefully very soon you will fully recover. In the meantime, this song is for you. Enjoy, and I'll see you in the second half.
I'd rather hurt you honestly than mislead you with a lie. And who am I to judge on what you say or do. I'm only just beginning to see the real you. And sometimes when we touch, the honesty's too much, and I have to close my eyes and hide. I wanna hold you till I die, till we both break down and cry. I wanna hold you till the fear in me subsides. Romance and all its strategy leaves me battling with my pride. But through the insecurity, some tenderness survives. I'm just another writer, still trapped within my truth. A hesitant prize fighter, still trapped within my youth. And sometimes when we touch, the honesty's too much, and I have to close my eyes and hide. I wanna hold you till I die, till we both break down and cry. I wanna hold you till the fear in me subsides. At times I'd like to break you and drive you to your knees. At times I'd like to break through and hold you endlessly. At times I understand you, and I know how.
Your bridge to the world. BEFM 부산영어방송.
부산의 축제 어디까지 즐겨보셨나요? 과거와 현재, 미래가 공존하는 항구도시 부산. 이곳 부산은 계절을 물들이는 다양한 축제로 늘 풍성합니다. 봄의 시작을 알리는 봄꽃 축제부터 부산의 여름을 만끽하는 바다축제, 전 세계 영화인들이 모이는 부산국제영화제와 새로운 시작의 해맞이 축제까지. 부산의 축제는 우리의 열정을 가득 담고 있습니다. 바쁜 일상은 잠시 뒤로 하고 특별한 시간을 선물 받는 바로 이곳 부산에서 우리의 삶은 축제가 됩니다. 축제로 하나 되는 부산, 여러분은 어떤 축제를 기다리시나요? 이 캠페인은 대선공익재단과 BFM 부산영어방송이 함께합니다.
부산 글로벌 도시재단 대표이사 전용호입니다. 부산은 대한민국의 굳건한 성장 동력으로서 물류, 금융, 영상, 관광, 문화, 디지털, 첨단 산업의 중심지인 글로벌 허브 도시로 나아가고 있습니다. 이를 위해 부산 글로벌 도시재단은 부산을 대표하는 도시 외교의 플랫폼을 지향합니다. 세계 평화도시 부산의 브랜드를 강화하는 부산 UN 위크와 부산 글로벌 도시 포럼, 유라시아 도시 외교단, 개발협력 포럼, 그리고 세계 시민축제는 부산의 소프트 파워의 상징으로 자리매김하고 있습니다. 부산 영어방송도 시민과 함께 영어하기 편한 도시, 세계와 경쟁하며 더불어 살아가는 부산을 만들어가겠습니다. 시민이 행복한 글로벌 허브 도시 부산, 부산 글로벌 도시재단이 함께합니다.
The weather is so nice today. I'm sure this won't be a big deal.
A 3-second long lapse in judgment can burn up an entire mountain, which will take 100 years to recover. We can protect these lush forests if you follow these guidelines. First, do not bring flammable materials to the mountains. Second, do not cook or camp in the mountains. Third, do not litter cigarette butts. Your small actions are the first step towards protecting the beautiful forest. This campaign is brought to you by BEFM 부산영어방송.
김밥가게 박 사장님도 문구점 김 사장님도 우리 부산의 경제를 움직이는 사람들. 우리 동네 작은 가게로 향하는 발걸음이 우리 부산의 경제를 키워가는 한 걸음입니다. 부산 방송광고 발전 협의회.
The time is now 5 o'clock.
포열 부산?
포열 부산 아닙니까? 원래는 울산 사람이니까 포열 부산 내리죠 이렇게.
포열 부산.
포열 부산.
할까요? 포열 부산.
You're now listening to For Your Busan.
Hi, what's your name and where are you from?
Hi, my name is Suhi-im. I'm from Yangsan, near Busan.
All right, and how long have you been living in Yangsan?
I have lived Yangsan more than 30 years. Yeah, because Yangsan is my hometown. Yeah, so I really love Yangsan. I live in Yangsan now.
Okay, and tell us, what do you do for work?
I'm an English teacher at public middle school.
Wow. Okay. So first of all, why did you want to be a teacher and why did you want to be an English teacher?
First, I was not good at English, so I was afraid of using English when I was young. But I met an English teacher in my middle school. She changed me a lot. She made me like English, so I really wanted to be an English teacher like her. So I learned and studied English a lot, and finally I became a public school English teacher.
And what was it great about her teaching? Was it her style or her personality, or what do you think inspired you?
She was a really strict teacher, so she always scolded students who slept her class and behaved ill-mannered. But for the first time, I was afraid of her because she was really scary. But she was really nice to the students who studied a lot and focused on their own studying and learning and did what they had to do. So I followed her and I followed her teaching style, and she liked me a lot compared with others. So I also became to like her. So that's that teaching style. She was stubborn and she was strict, but she was really nice to the students who did what she or her had to do. I was really affected by her style, so I followed her teaching style. I am really strict and I am really stubborn. I had a lot of strong punishments to students, but I need as a teacher need a strict and discipline. So I am often strict and stubborn, but some other times I really try to be nice to my students. I really like her. I really like her.
So you're similar in that way.
Yeah.
And how did you yourself learn English? Did it take you a long time, or what method did you learn? How did you learn?
I'm not an audiolingual learner, so I usually read books and study by myself. Especially reading novels and reading books is really helpful to me. These days, I try to read English novels or English thing. Six books per month. Yeah, so I really try to read magazines and try to read some newspapers or something. That kind of thing is really helpful to upgrade and improve my English ability.
Oh, wonderful. And what do you like to do in your free time?
These days, I really enjoy reading Newbery novels for teenagers because my daughter is also a teenager. I really want to be helpful to upgrade her English ability. So I first read Newbery novels in English and I recommend that books to my daughter.
Does she also like them?
No. No, teenagers never like readings. So, but she tried to read that books because mom is really scary. Yeah.
So what would you recommend to people if they want to learn English? What would be your number one tip?
Number one tip, persistency and consistency is really helpful and really important to learn English. So every day you read one page of English novels on English newspaper is really good. Never stop and to be consistent and persistent.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tegan, for bringing us today's On the Mic segment. And today we had Soo-hee from Yangsan, which is fairly near to Busan. And Soo-hee works as an English teacher and was inspired by her English teacher when she was young. She mentioned that she can be quite strict, but she's also kind to her students, which I can agree on. You know, sometimes, kids are great, you want to be nice, but sometimes they get out of line, you have to discipline. You got to find that fine balance, right? It's difficult as a teacher for sure. But in her free time, Soo-hee likes to read novels. I think she said 6 a month, which is absolutely insane in a good way. That's incredible to read 6 books a month. And she thinks being persistent and consistent is the key to learning English. So lots of great advice there. Thank you once again to Soo-hee and to Tegan. Now, we have some messages coming in, which I would like to read. Today's question of the day, or today's text topic, is to send me a welcoming message. Say hi, say welcome to the show in 2025. We've got a lot of love coming in, which is fantastic. It melts my heart. Soinem saying, I'm very happy to hear Nick's voice every day in For Your Busan. If I don't hear Nick's voice even for a day, 저는 서운해요 라고 하셨어요. You know what, Soinem, I always appreciate your messages, but what I like the most is that you wrote it in English today. So thank you. That's awesome. That's the first step. So thank you also for your heartfelt message, as always, Soinem. Bennynim saying, 맞아요, Soinem. We're all happy to have Nick again in 2025. And then she also said, 이번 달은 근무 시간이 겹쳐서 방송 풀로 듣지 못하지만 퇴근길에 매일 다시 듣기 하고 있습니다. 언제나 응원할게요. I root for you. 매일 좋은 친구가 되어주셔서 감사합니다. That's really nice to hear. Thank you for being such a good friend and a supporter through this. And I know you said this month your working schedule conflicts with the time. That's fine. Any chance you get to say hello, it makes me feel happy. And who knows, maybe next month your schedule will change and you can listen to the show. Nonetheless, have a great day of work and be safe on the way there. Juliet Nim also saying, unfortunately, it's time to say goodbye because of my tasks as well. I'll see you on Wednesday this time. I can't help it. I'm so sad. Hey, it's okay. You don't need to be sad. We got to work. We got a life. We got things that we have to do. I don't hold a grudge against that. Just do your work. Have a great day and pop in to say hello at any time. Enjoy the rest of your day, she says. Life happens and it's fine. Mina Linim as well, welcome to the show, saying they heard Steve Hatherley's voice. Yeah, he did leave, but hopefully he'll come back one day. Maybe, who knows. But Mina Linim, welcome to the show. Great to see you. And we had a message from Michael Kimnim saying 닉님의 포열 부산 새 시즌을 축하하며 언제나 BEFM과 함께 했으면 좋겠다는 마음에 장 PD님 신청해 봅니다. So we have a request song requested by Michael Kimnim. We're going to listen to that and then we will be back. This is Stay by Justin Bieber.
I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted still. I realize the time that I waste. If you can't be right, I do the same thing. I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. I do the same thing. I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. When I'm away from you, I miss your touch. You're the reason I believe in love. It's been difficult for me to trust, and I'm afraid that ain't no way that I can leave you stranded. Cause you ain't never left me empty-handed, and you know that I can't live without you. So baby, stay. Can't be right here. I do the same thing. I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. Yeah. I do the same thing. I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. I need you to stay, need you to stay. Zooby zooby dooby bum para, zooby dooby param pam. Zooby dooby nache pagal stupid man.
Welcome back, everybody. It is now 5:11 in the afternoon on a Monday. And if you're feeling those Monday blues right now, you're feeling a little bit down, don't worry, because the end of the day is closing in and you'll probably be going home soon. And to make it a little bit sweeter, we have a variety of quizzes at 포열 부산. Now, have you ever heard of this acrostic poem contest? Using the word of the day, you'll need to create an acrostic poem, and then we'll pick the best one. If you make it fun or meaningful, your chances of becoming the winner will be pretty high. We also have a famous person quiz where you listen to hints about certain people and try to guess who they are. Out of all the people in the world, imagine who could be featured in the quiz. Also, you have the chance to listen to clues about countries or cities around the world and try to guess the location. It'll feel like you're taking a world tour right from your seat. And we also have an ASMR mukbang quiz. It's quite exciting. There's a lot of different quizzes going on throughout the week. Now, today is Monday, so we have an acrostic poem contest. What is an acrostic poem? An acrostic poem is usually 이행시, 삼행시, 사행시, right? It's starting a sentence with the first letter of each word, or a letter of each word. Now, using the word of the day, all you have to do is create an acrostic poem, and then we will pick the best one. If you make it fun or meaningful, your chances of becoming the winner will be pretty high. It's been a week since the start of the new year. How's your 2025 going? And the year 2025 is also called 을사년. That combines 을, which means blue, and 사, which means snake. We actually talked about it with Hong Dang Dang a little while ago. So, today's word for the acrostic poem is 을사년. 을사년. 네, 오늘은 을사년으로 삼행시를 지어보도록 하겠습니다. 멋진 시를 보내주신 분들 중 추첨을 통해 선물을 드리겠습니다. I need some time to think about this. Then I'll give you my one as well. 그리고 오늘의 토픽에 관한 여러분의 참여도 기다리고 있습니다. Send them all to us. Everything about the topic, about the poem. Send them to pound 9050, 샵 9050, which will cost you 101, a KakaoTalk message, or also a app message, or hop onto YouTube. Type in BFM, click on For Your Busan, see me in the studio, and talk with all the mates in the live chatting area. Come on, give me a 삼행시, give me your acrostic poem, do a bit of boasting, and potentially win some prizes. 네, 오늘도 참여해주신 분들 중에 추첨을 통해 선물을 드리겠습니다. 많은 참여 부탁드리겠습니다. We're gonna take a song break, and then we will be back. This is Staying Alive by Bee Gees. That was Staying Alive by the Bee Gees, a bit of 70s disco to pump up your Monday. Welcome back, one and all. It's 5:19 in the afternoon on a Monday, and we're in the middle of our Quiz Master segment. Today, we're doing acrostic poems. So 이행시, 삼행시. And the word of the day is 울사년. 울사년. It's quite a difficult one to think, actually, because... I thought about it. I don't know any words that start with ul or nyan, so it's difficult. This is a hard one for my first one. But looking at the comments, we have a few geniuses who are pretty good. So they've been quite creative. So let's have a read of them. We have 상윤 김님 saying ul. 얼마나, I like that. 얼마나 고생 많았노. 작년에 그래도 사람 덕에 결국 이겨낼 수 있는 거 아니겠다년. 초에는 포열 부산 메이트들 모두 힘내보제. I know you had to read that in a really thick 사투리, so I don't think I could do that. But that was a good one. That was very creative. Very creative. Joining the words together, making it very difficult for me to read. 잘하셨습니다. I like it. We also have Cake Like Tunim saying 을숙도에 가면 사방이 탁 트여 있어서 연중에 계획을 세우기에 참 좋습니다. Now that is a genius one. That's a good one. Very methodical, and it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. So now I want to go to 을숙도. So thank you for that recommendation, and a really good 삼행시 as well. 상윤 김님 made it easier to read for me. Oh, thank you. You made it easier to read. Okay, well I've already read it now, so there you go. We also have 미리님 saying, hello Nick. 을른 어른이 되고 싶었는데 어릴 때는 40이 되었어요. 벌써 슬프지만 연도가 지나갈수록 성숙한 어른이 되길 노력합니다. 아이고 미리님 아주 좋습니다. That's a really good one. I thought this was really difficult, but it's apparently not that difficult. That was good. I mean, I thought I couldn't. Hear mine is really bad. I was like 을이든 갑이든 사람은 number one이야. Number one. I didn't know any words that had 년 in it. I couldn't think of any good words anyway, so mine was pretty bad, to be honest. These ones are much better than mine. I'm not very creative when it comes to poems, as you can hear. Let's have a look here. We have 최숙님 saying 을사년엔 사람들과 즐겁게 연말까지 잘 보내려 합니다. Oh, perfect. You used 을사년 as the first 을. That's great. Nice one, 최숙님. I like that one. Sometimes it's much better to be simple. It's much better to be simple. All right, we've got more coming in here. We have 1970번님 saying 을사년이다. 사랑하는 사람들과 희망의 연을 날리자. 하트병. Let's spread the love. And then also saying, let's have a look here. I need to make my font bigger. Okay, let's have a look here. 을지로 골뱅이 사발면 연도가 바뀌더라고요. 내가 좋아하는 음식들. Okay. Is it 을지로? 을지로. Is that a place, right? It's a place. 을지로 골뱅이. Oh, I've never had the 골뱅이 from 을지로. I guess it's pretty good there. I guess it's pretty good. So year after year, even though the years change, they're saying it is their favorite food and it's delicious. 1917M, I like it. 1191번님 saying 을씨고 좋네. 요게 아닌가요? No, 괜찮은 말이죠. Okay, 을씨고 좋네. 사연을 읽어주셔서 연말까지 사연을 많이 보내 사연 왕이 되어볼게요. 아이고 좋습니다. Yes, send me all of your 사연s, all of your messages, and you'll be the king or I'll be the king. Who's going to be the king? I don't know. We have 1847번님, a familiar number. Hello there, saying 얼마나 기다렸나요? 사이다 같은 닉의 멘트. 새로운 을사년에는 닉과 함께 보열 부산 forever. 아이고 좋아요. Oh, this is good. These are really good. Very creative. Very difficult to read as well. We have more coming in here. 윤정님 saying 을사년에도 사랑과 즐거움이 넘치는 포요 부산을 연말까지 쭉 청취해요. I like that. It seems a lot of people replace 년 with 연. Is that cheating? I don't know. It's okay. We'll accept it. Michael Kim님 saying 울산연의 닉님과 포열 부산을 함께 할 수 있으니 사랑하며 더 행복하게 살아요. 연도는 숫자에 불과할 뿐. 닉님 내년에도 내후년에도 언제나 함께해요. Yes, Michael Kim님, thank you for that. I like how you've made it into a positive message. You've combined the text topic and the quiz master to make a beautiful message. Thank you, Michael Kimnim. Okay, we have 황 작가님 written in English on YouTube Live saying 다들 왜 이렇게 잘 지어요? 피자 받기 힘드네요. Yeah, they're pretty good. So 황 작가님, you need to wait a minute. Oh no, our producer 홍 작가님, isn't it? Okay, there we go. Yeah, get creative. Maybe use ChatGPT. No, don't do that. That's cheating. Don't cheat. Cheating's not good. We have 임성환님, welcome to the show, saying 을 과거에 1910년을 을사년 당하지 말고. Can I read this? 당하지 말고 Yeah, is it okay? 사망 없는 연도 되고 연말까지 부산영어방송 청취. Good. I should trust you, Im Song-hwan-nim. Whenever I see some words, I panic because I can't read it in advance a lot of the time. Lala-nim. Hello, Lala-nim. I like your name. Welcome to the show, saying 얼마인가요? 사고 싶은데 연초 세일 해주시면 안 되나요? Oh, I like that. That's brilliant. Next time I go to 재래시장, I'm going to say 얼마인가요? 사고 싶은데 연초 세일 해주시면 안 되나요? That's good. That's a good one, Lala-nim. Thank you for that. All right. Any more? 민지님. Hello, 민지님. Saying 을씨고 절씨고 지화자 좋다. 사람이 최고. 사람이 최고. 연을 더 할수록 더 좋아라. What's 지화자? 다 같이. Okay, there we go. Thank you very much, Minjinim. That's good. I probably butchered it by reading it terribly. Yeah. 윤정님 saying 요즘 피자가 너무 먹고 싶은데. Yeah, I bet you do. Write a good 삼행시 then. I think that's about all of them. If we have more, I can't see them. Okay. Is it too late? Do we read them now or later? Okay, later. Keep sending them in. #9050 샵9050 or a KakaoTalk message or a YouTube live message. The 삼행시 is 을사년. So send them to us. We're going to be back after a song break. This is 그땐 그랬지 by Cannibal.
참 어렸었지. 뭘 몰랐었지. 설레는 젊음 하나로 그땐 그랬지. 참 느렸었지. 늘 지루했지. 시간아 흘러 그땐 그랬지. 시린 겨울 맘 졸이던 합격자 발표 날에 부둥 켜안고서 이제는 고생 끝 행복이라 내 세상이 왔다. 그땐 그랬지. 참 세상이란 만만치 않더군. 사는 건 하루하루가 전쟁이더군. 기억들도 이젠 안주거리. 땀에는 세상이 무너진다. 모두 참 세상이란 정답이었더군 사는 건 하루하루가 연습이더군
밤새워 뒤척이며 잠 못 들다 훈련소 입수줬나 술잔 나누면서 이제는 남자라 어른이다 다시 시작이다 그땐 그랬지 시린 겨울 맘 졸이던 합격자 발표 날에 두둥 켜안고서 이제는 고생 끝 행복이다 내 세상이 왔다 그땐 그랬지 철없이 뜨거웠던 저 사랑에 쓰였던 기억들도 이젠 안죽거려 나는 세상이 무너진다 모두 끝난 거다 그땐 그랬지
카니발의 그땐 그랬지 들으셨습니다. Welcome back everybody to For Your Busan. There's something I have to get used to for this show. Like with other shows I did, the mic comes back on before the song is over. I did it with my last show, so I'm sometimes making disgusting noises. I'm going to have to train myself with the timing. Apologies if you do hear any sniffling, because I like to wait until the last second to get rid of any stuff in my throat. Well, welcome back, everyone. We are in the middle of our Quizmaster segment. I have asked you all to get creative and send me an acrostic poem, a 삼행시, based on today's word, which is 울산현. We're celebrating the start of the year, so I was quite surprised about how good some of these are. So we've got a couple more coming in here. We have 황 작가님 saying 울산현 삼행시 지어서 피자 먹고 싶었는데 사람들이 너무 잘 지어서 나가서 연이나 날려야겠어요. 하셨어요. I like that. You can change the 년 to 연. That's okay. And then you can fly a kite. That's awesome. That's good. I like how you've kind of given up in that one as well. You gave up and you just went full on creative mode. I like that one, 황 작가님. Thank you for that. Did we have any more? We had Jenny-님 as well. Hello Jenny, saying 얼마나 기다려왔다고요? for your 부산에서 닉과 함께해요. 연초부터 연말까지 쭉이요. 아이고 제니님, I can trust on you to make a very heartwarming 삼행시. I like that one. I like it, and I like how you changed this ha to for. That's very clever, very creative. Okay. We did get quite a few coming in. If I'm missing some, I do apologize. We have here... Okay. Al 작가님 has sent me a list of winners. She sent me this message. I'm just going to read it verbatim. 되게 넓은 마음으로 오늘은 당첨자 6명이요. Okay, are you ready? Do we have drum rolls or is it just my voice? There we go. We've got the mystery guest. Oh, 2 people. Okay. 커피 한 잔 we're going to give to 최윤정님, 상윤김님, 민지님, 미리님, 1191번님, 1970번님께 드리겠습니다. One more time to repeat. 최윤정님 from YouTube Live, 상윤김님 from YouTube Live, 민지님 and 미리님 from KakaoTalk, and 1191 and 19701번님 from 문자 메시지. You all get a coffee coupon. Wow, I guess we don't usually have 6. I guess we don't usually give 6 of them because, because I'm here. Every day 6? Do we give 6 every day, or is that? 예산이 없어요. We don't have that. We don't have the budget for 6 coffee coupons. So today is a special day. All right, everyone. Congratulations. This is quite fun. We're going to have this all the time. Don't go anywhere because right now we have a guest in the studio, and we'll be back with her. It's Haley in the studio.
Tune in to For Your Busan, featuring local news, events, and interviews with people in the community. Airing from 4:05 to 6 p.m.
feel like an alien is gonna pop out. Is this your segment's
It is my
introduction?
segment.
Interesting. You look like 변신해서 like welcome to Haley Tales.
Should I just like rip off my mask?
I like it. It's
Yeah,
mysterious.
It is very mysterious.
Long time no see.
It's so good to see you.
Yeah. How have you been?
I've been well. I've
Yeah.
been here,
You've been here
and I mean here, like here,
Haven't-
just here. Haven't moved.
in this for the
Yeah.
last at least 10 minutes.
I'm like the totem of the 장승 of villages. You know when you go to traditional villages, they have I think it's 장승, right?
The totem pole?
Yeah, the totem poles that
Yeah.
just stand there.
Yeah.
I think I am it.
The
And it is
immovable
me.
monolith.
Exactly.
There
I
we
am the
go.
Moai of BFM. I'm just here.
But that's good because of that. 얼마나 든든하죠.
얼마나 즐겁습니까?
Yeah. Well, it's good to have you here for this for the show and for this segment Busan Tales. Before we move on, though, we had a lot of people sending in their 삼행시s based on 울산현. You're a very smart person, so
Oh man.
yeah.
All
go
right.
on.
I mean,
high expectations.
oof, okay. All right. I wrote one down, but I was like, 얼마나 제가 여러분을 사랑하는지 뭐 연모합니다. But I'm like, you know what? That's super cheesy. It's really cheesy. I mean, I like you all. I love you all. So I have another one that just popped into my head.
Okay.
It's all right. Would you do me the honors of throwing the letters at me?
을,
을지로 가서
사,
사고 싶은 거 다 사면
년.
연말 정산에 난리 나겠죠?
That's a reality one. That's a very realistic one. Yeah. But I like that. I like that.
Thank you.
We don't have any more coffee coupons, I'm afraid. But,
Rats.
we did have one more actually. Michael Kim said 상품 발표는 끝났지만 they're giving one anyway. I like this one. 을로만 사러 오셨나요? 이제는 사장님 되셔서 대박 나보시는 건 어떠신가요? 연도에 상관없이 을이든 사장님이든 모두 대박 나세요.
I like that that twist with the 가ben well done,
I did
Michael
that too.
Kim. Oh, did you really?
You weren't listening to the show.
I was
huh?
not.
Okay. That was a good one. That was a good one nonetheless. Apparently we usually only have one gift.
Right. I was surprised. You just kept going with the names. And I'm like,
wow.
Haley 선님?
It's going to feel very...
No?
It's gonna, I did see you messaging in. I was like, what are you doing on here?
I know. You need to be on the lookout because I will always try to sneak in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, it pops my view rate higher. I don't mind. Anyway, what is Busan Tales?
All right. So Busan, it is a wonderful city. We have chosen to live here. But how much do we really know about the city? I mean, we know things like, the best eateries, best cafes and whatnot. But when you really dive into the little alleys, its history and the hidden stories, they are just lurking in every corner. Thus, the kind of creepy, the segment title, waiting to be told.
Okay.
So I am your guide to Busan to unwind these tales. So it is Busan 꼬.꼬.부. It's called 꼬리에 꼬리를 무는 Busan.
Biting the tail biting the tail.
The tail biting. Yes,
Yeah.
the biting tail. Ooh, I like that. The biting tails.
Yes.
And that can be TAILS or TALES.
Yes.
Preferably TALES.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
There we go.
I like that.
Okay, I'm excited.
All right, but I mean, you did, get me for not listening to you from the very beginning. But I was tuning in with Jimmy's segment, and he went to, a beach, can't remember which one, for the sunrise. Haeundae, all right, well done. To, where people make a wish upon the rising sun. Because this is, after all, the New Year's. So what are your New Year's resolutions and or wishes? Hopes and dreams for the year 2025?
See, if I had 만 원 for every time someone asked me that,
You'd be rich.
I'd have about
You'd have like 5만 원?
About 4만 원, 5만 원.
Okay,
I've been asked enough
can buy
times.
a meal. Yeah.
I don't generally make resolutions, but I guess maybe in my head, just lightly,
All right.
I would say do more cardio. I told someone else this. 'Cause I like to go to the gym, but I'm not doing cardio. I'm just doing
You're
weights.
You're doing
Yes.
weights. Yeah.
But cardio is important if you want to have good heart health.
Right,
and,
right.
My muscle is still covered up by fat, so I'm kind of like,
You and me both. Right. So, some resolutions like those, they are entirely based on your, resolve. Thus, resolutions,
Yes.
will, determination, what have you. But other people, maybe, this can be way out there. You want to win the lottery. I want to win the lottery. I don't buy the lottery tickets, but I want to win.
Is that a resolution?
Well, mean wishes, hopes, dreams, whatever's out there. Yeah. So I mean, I have plans on where I will spend that money.
Okay.
I have yet to buy one, but some wishes like such will take maybe a little bit of divine intervention. Right. So if your New Year's, maybe not resolution, New Year's wishes are in that kind of not very realistic territory, maybe today's 꼬.꼬.부 will be of guidance.
Okay.
By the way, this is all fun and games.
All right.
So, people have different ways, like maybe little superstitions that people will do to kind of make a wish.
Right.
Right, like 11:11. Is that an American thing?
No, it's chocolate stick day, isn't it?
No. The time. If you look at the clock, a digital clock, and if it says 11:11, like 11시 11분, people make a wish.
처음 들었어요.
진짜요? 미국 그런 건가 봐요. I think it's American.
Okay.
It's like an American teenage
thing.
Make
a wish at 11:11. The thing is, in Europe, we use the 24-hour clock.
Yeah, which stumps me.
What?
I know.
It's like 군대 시간.
아니, 미필이라서. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But, we all have our, like, flaws or, like, little gaps in knowledge.
Yeah.
And for me, like, 1900 to 2400 hours is my gap in knowledge.
Really?
I just can't.
So if I say to you it's 22:38, you don't know?
Well, I'm like frantically
계산해가지고.
subtracting, 12. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, why can't you say 10:30? Like, dude.
It's just what you're used to. Like
Yeah.
in America, you use Fahrenheit.
We do.
As opposed to
we
Celsius.
do. I mean, I will always use Celsius, but that's right. So 11:11.
Okay.
The full moon, perhaps, because 추석 is, they were like, 설날 is coming up soon. The Trevi Fountain, even.
I was going to say that.
Which, I've definitely thrown my coin. Haven't gone back, so I'm still waiting. They recently reopened after a whole like year of renovations.
Okay.
But in Busan, because this is after 꼬.꼬.부, not 꼬.꼬, Italy, well, there is a temple that fully promotes itself, maybe perhaps advertises itself on the temple that's going to make your wish come true.
Okay.
Yeah.
How does it advertise itself?
Well, from the name, 소원사. It's literally
really?
the wish temple.
The wish temple.
I kid you not.
There's no room for ambiguity, at least.
It is very literal.
Okay.
And it has been actually popping up all over my social media feed just in time for January 1st. And so for today, we're going to dive into this temple in hopes and wishes, to make your wish come true.
Now, not to be too big of a skeptic, but how?
I like that you are. Yeah, I like that you are. You ask scientific questions like how?
How?
And why? And what?
Where?
Well, exactly. So interestingly, the temple itself, the structures, the walls, the roofs, it's relatively new. However, this site, the land that it sits on, it apparently has some, let's say, supernatural, mystic kind of mythical and mystic links. So by the way, before we dive in fully into this segment, here's a disclaimer. Usually my segment will cover a variety of stories like history, maybe some science, maybe meteorology. But today we're kind of skirting the line between fact and myth. So full disclaimer that I am citing several news articles that cite lore.
Okay.
Stories.
Yeah, lore is stories.
Yes.
Just through the vine.
Exactly. Through kind of the, the oral tale told orally. So take it with a grain of salt.
Well, you've already convinced one person to go. 황 작가님.
All right.
usually says, 저도 꼭 가볼래요, 소원사.
But then, I'm going to give you some other tidbits and factoids that maybe make this more interesting. So this is done in full respect because we are going to be talking about religion. So to everyone's religious beliefs, not to promote any particular belief per se, but to relay cultural lores and, culture of the city. All right, so this is, where is it? First, it's in 용수리, 정관면 in Kijang. So it's in Kijang. So the site, some people, and I am citing an article that, locals call it 돈 구덩이. Money pit, which is so interesting how the connotations are completely different.
Yeah.
Because if I tell you, like, hey, that home is a money pit, that's a completely negative thing.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
what do you mean it loses money?
Exactly, it loses money. Like, you're going to have to spend millions renovating it. Exactly. Like, it's, the plumbing's leaking, there's probably termites or something.
Yeah.
But 동구덩이, I think, at least in the Korean sense, it basically is like a well of money. There's a pit filled with money. So people who live here or people who are around here, they can get rich. And then on top of that, further ancient lore stories have it that there is a small waterfall located here. It's kind of in the mountains, and a dragon was sighted ascending into the heavens.
You know, you said it's in Gijang. Is it nearby Yonggungsa?
It's in Tongguan, so not quite nearby. But yeah, I mean, Gijang is really home to these fantastic temples. Right. Which surprisingly, I haven't done Yonggungsa yet, so it's definitely coming. It's coming. We got time. So maybe something more written into the history pages, perhaps. Let's go to the records of Silla. The Silla dynasty. We all know this guy, the great monk Wonhyo, Wonhyo Desa. He stayed at a nearby temple, Jangansa, and he drank the water from a mountain spring. You know those yaksuto? Do you ever like drink the water from yaksuto?
With the
with the scoops, the ladle. Yeah. If I have my own tumbler, I will. But with the community ladle, I'm like,
you know, sometimes I see like, I'm sure very lovely, but it's like a harabaji who's taking a big slurp from there. And
I'm like, can we like waterfall? Can we all learn how to waterfall without touching your lips on it?
Yeah.
But in any case, but this was back then, maybe he had his own ladle, maybe he had his own cup. He drank from this mountain spring at what will be the site of this temple years later. It apparently cured his stomach illness. And the spring is still running, and kind of mysteriously so, even in the middle of a major drought, it'll just never run dry. So yeah.
That's interesting.
Right.
So it's an infinite source of water potential.
Which is, fresh water, an infinite source of fresh water, not a laughing matter.
Yeah, and it cures stomach diseases.
Yeah.
But apparently there's another attraction inside the temple too.
Absolutely. There is the reclining Buddha, which in Korean we say 와플. So have you ever been to Thailand?
Yeah.
Did you go to that temple, Wat Po?
I went to Wadarun.
Okay, that's the 새벽, that's the beautiful white. All right, so if you go to Wat Po, it's Wat Pho, maybe PHO, Wat Po, it is the temple with the reclining Buddha. It's kind of one of the three major tourist attractions you do go to in Bangkok for historical sites. There's Wat Arun, Wat Po, and the Grand Palace. But that one has one of the world's most famous reclining Buddhas. You know, the Buddha on its side.
I did see it.
You did, right?
When you said I thought reclining backwards.
Yeah, okay.
Lying
so
down, okay.
We can't really say lying Buddha because that sounds, while grammatically correct, that also, lying.
Reclining
like
on the sides.
Fibs, right. Reclining the Buddha on his side.
Yeah.
There we go. One of the biggest tourist attractions in the world.
Yeah.
Interestingly, that Wat Po, the temple, there's also a ritual of wish granting or wish making. And so there are these like little tins, like little pockets, cups, I suppose, about 100 of them going to the Buddha, and people will drop coins in every single one of them in hopes, and then they'll really wish hard for whatever their heart desires.
Yeah.
And supposedly, if you make it all the way to the Buddha, he or some divinity will make your wish come true.
Does it matter what currency it is?
I mean,
Do they do like 환전 or something?
Interesting point. Yeah. The people at the Trevi Fountain, they do ask that you drop in euros.
Okay.
As opposed to dollars or anything else that they have to convert, because that goes to charity.
Yeah.
But once again, I like your scientific question.
Yes. Maybe there's a converter just as it falls down.
Maybe, perhaps.
Yeah.
In any case, once again, but interestingly, there are reclining Buddhas on their sides in South Korea too. And here in Busan at this temple, Sohonsa.
Okay.
First though, why reclining Buddhas? Because when we think of a statue of a Buddha, he's usually sitting down.
Right.
Right. There's a definite posture that you do associate with. But this is also apparently a major Buddhist motif, a theme, the reclining Buddha, Wapul. So there's a rule. He has to be lying on his right side.
Okay.
Never his left, on his right side, with his head resting on a cushion or exactly on his right elbow.
Yeah.
Or it could be this, it could be on his forearms.
Yeah.
So this is supposedly, there's a reason for this. The position that Buddha, the man himself, took just before he entered the afterlife, before he went into nirvana. So his post represents the ending of these worldly desires and the entry into spiritual enlightenment.
So I guess as you free yourself of these material wants and hopes, you relax.
Exactly. You are in the most relaxed position possible.
To get into nirvana.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right.
You did say that there are other reclining Buddhas in South Korea as well.
Right. So, the whole point is that in this segment, I can take as many winding roads and off the track, sidebars as possible because I run this. Well, just this. So the expanding Buddha tales briefly into Buddhism tales. The oldest reclining Buddha in South Korea is in Jeonnam, Unjusa Temple in Hwasungun County. It's actually carved out of natural stone on the ground.
Okay.
And this might be the more reclining Buddha that you imagined. He is fully on his back, but it's just a bust from his torso up, and it is on the ground because they carved it out of a large, flat of stone that was just lying there. Lore has it that when this Buddha stands, he or this action will bring about a new world.
How big?
Quite big, 12 meters by 10 meters.
12 meters high.
12 meters high and 10 meters wide.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That
right?
is Buddha.
That is one big Buddha.
Yeah.
And then in Yongin, Gyeonggi, the Waujongsa Temple is the world's biggest, at least that's what they claim, wooden reclining Buddha carved from a single tree. So that's one big tree.
Wow.
Also 12 meters long because this Buddha is on his side and 3 meters tall. That's really tall. Once again, that's a big tree.
Yeah.
It's from a juniper tree from Indonesia. Interesting. Also, the biggest reclining Buddha just overall in the country is actually in our neighboring Miryang, Yeongsan-jeongsa, 108 meters long.
Wow.
By the way, that is double 0.5, so 2.5 times. That's great math there.
Yeah.
The size of the reclining Buddha in Thailand.
Hey, it would take Usain Bolt at least 10 seconds to run that.
That's
quite.
Thank you.
That's how I measure that.
I think so. Right.
Now, take us back to the reclining Buddha here in Busan.
Right. So this Buddha statue, the Buddha reclining Buddha statue at Sohwonsa, 25 meters long. I mean, I just got done talking about a 108-meter one, so it's about a quarter of that size. But he's also 7 meters tall. So he is tall.
Yeah.
This is, of course, the biggest reclining Buddha statue in all of Busan. Believers say that if you rub the statue's foot 3 times with your right hand, your wish will come true.
I'm surprised you're allowed to touch it.
Right? And I think it's because it's not a historical artifact like the one in Thailand, but it's relatively new because it was built starting in 2017 is when construction began, completed just 2 years ago.
So they can just fix it up. It's not like it's
exactly.
thousands of years old.
They just repaint it. Also, not only can you touch it, you can go inside of it.
Really?
Yeah, right?
Oh, wow.
Because it's 7 meters tall, 12 meters wide. It's actually a temple inside. And there's apparently a sari, one of the relics of the Buddha from Myanmar inside.
That's kind of like in Egypt. You can go inside the pyramids.
Exactly. So that's kind of, bringing all of maybe the world's religions all together. So, wrapping this story about Sohwonsa, the Wish Temple, and the reclining Buddha, whatever your beliefs are and whatever your resolutions and wishes are, I do wish you all health and happiness and maybe a little bit of mystical powers from this Wish Temple built into our segment to, make your wishes come true.
There you go.
Yeah.
I hadn't even heard of this place. I'm not Buddhist, but I do like to visit them for historical and traditional reasons. I want to check this out. It sounds really interesting. So thank you for bringing this to us. We did have some messages coming in. Lots of people saying, hi, Haley. Sangyun Kim Nim saying, Haley is my English teacher.
Oh.
There you go.
Here we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Is she good? That's the question. We had Michael Kim님 also saying, Haley님 안녕하세요. MWB 이후 지금까지 계시는 건가요?
No, I went to my other job and then came back.
Okay. There you go. Busy.
Yes.
More messages. I'll read them. Well, send it again tomorrow because we've come to the end of the show. Haley, I'll see you next week.
I'll see you next week.
All right, everybody, we're going to wrap things up here for the show. I do hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Monday evening, and I'll see you tomorrow for our next live show. We're going to listen to 행복의 주문 by 커피소년. I'll see you tomorrow.
하나 둘셋 행복해져라 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 우울한 사람도 지친 사람들도 행복해져라 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 하면 돼요 카운터 줄게요 어렵지 않아요 단순하긴 해도 힘이 될 거예요 행복의 주문 하나 둘 셋